Live.
Welcome, folks. Welcome, folks. Well, you just got a sneak peek of what we are like behind the scenes, and if you'd like to know more, check out our PayPal to talk to us about Duel Links and other games.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right, folks. So, us here, Gentleman Snark, Havoc, Flamehawk, Major, I don't know. They call me by my real name. I call them by the names I give them. It doesn't really matter. But seriously, though, first off, the picture that you are seeing on the screen, shout outs to Duel Links Meta, because I just freaking much screenshot of it and show it's on there to show off like what exactly is to be expected, the latest changes in the ban list. So shout outs to Duel Links Meta. Again, just want to put that out there. But yeah, gotta say, us hero players are feeling pretty big right now. Don't know about y'all.
I had one good deck. One good deck. Konami gave me one good deck and they ripped it away. Those bastards. Although I knew it was coming. Because Star Blast access denied was kind of freaking nasty. I'm not gonna lie. When you got all the cards right, doesn't matter. Freaking, they can put a card down in defense. Guess what? Dark Paladin. It doesn't give a shit. Fuck you.
Yeah, that shit. It literally, because with Star Blast and access denied, that literally turned the game into a one-player game. Like literally, just a one-player game.
And that's why I loved it. Told the other opponent you couldn't go off.
So that's, I mean, again, I saw Star Blast. It was going to be pretty big. It was going to be pretty broken. So Konami going after it was expected. Cyberstein and the grass looks greener, though. Wait, what are you saying?
No, the only people that these people care about is the people that keep giving them money. Straight up. You free-to-play players? Fuck you.
Mm-hmm. So I'm actually really happy though the Aurora Majors are still not touched. I'm actually very happy about that. Knock on wood, please, for the love of God. Okay. Oh, hey, good win boy or good boy win. What up? Oh, Erase YT. What's up? Welcome to the stream. How you guys doing? We're just gonna be talking over about the new ban list. So Cyberstein and Grass looks greener. The first official bans in the game.
Well, the grass looks greener is already banned in the TCG, so it's just a matter of time.
The card is too broken.
Okay, well, what makes grass looks greener any different from like the Light Sworn, like the Charge of Light Brigade, even though that's been hit as well?
Well, see, grass was different though, because if you ran like 100 card deck, even though that's impossible given Duel Links, and your opponent had 20 cards, that's 80 cards in the graveyard. That's 80 cards of degenerate synchro plays, and a lot of those plays can keep recycling themselves. So think about like Block Dragon. They had to hit it. They absolutely had to hit it. All of these graveyard decks abuse the shit out of it. It's an instant 10 cards in the graveyard, considering anybody who runs grass is running a 30-card deck. And Witchcrafters was kind of it was the straw that broke the camel's back. They were sick of that shit. How many fucking Veres did they get on the field when they had a grass that's greener? They had access to all three of them. And how many karma cuts do you think you had in your hand at that moment in time?
The card we're talking about, Erase YT, is the grass looks greener. I believe that's what it's called. Yeah, that grass looks greener. That's the card that we're talking about. It's on the screen. You can see like this is the new ban list that's going to be taking in effect. Again, shout out to Duel Links Meta for having this on the site. I'm just putting it up. So yeah, so I guess people that always likes put Light Sworn Engine in every single deck, like Blue Eyes, is officially screwed.
Blue Eyes Light Sworn is not dead.
Yeah, the Lightsworn engine is not down. It's just the Lightsworn deck itself. You'll still see the engine around.
Well, let me correct you on that because yes, in some ways you're kind of right. But what they pretty much did was they said, any of you who want to use this and anything else is perfectly fine, but people who play Witchcrafters can go fuck themselves.
Oh yeah, didn't they also nerf Show of Nightmares too? Like the main skill people use.
The reason why Charge of the Light Brigade is at 2 is because Witchcrafter's Holiday is at 2. And they realized that being able to play both cards at the same time was just unfair in that deck. So they had to make it so you had to choose one or the other. That's why they did it.
No.
They hit Show of Nightmares too. And I suffer as a result of this. Because I just play pure light.
Yeah, Erase YT. Yep, Keeper of Dragon Magic has been limited to 2 now. So nobody. So say bye bye to Neos. Bye bye Invoked Neos. Yeah, all that's gone. All those plays are gone.
They murdered Neos. That was unnecessary. It was unnecessary.
Well, I think it was very necessary.
Not going to be able to use Invoke Neos and Hey Trunade is going to definitely change the deck a little bit.
It
yes.
makes Neos completely unplayable. You can't even play Neos Koga anymore. You can't play that deck.
Wait, why can't you play Neos Koga? Just use Miracle Contact or just some. Yeah, can't you use Miracle Contact with Neos Alos? I am out of my mind. And then you can just use Mass Change. Then you can use, I think, Form Change as well to go into Koga if you wanted.
And Havoc looks to be leaving the building.
Okay. Set Major, how do you... Okay, got it. So, yeah, this entire ban list hit every single big meta card. Like freaking Black Wings got hit. We all the Lightsworn suffered. Invoke Neos, they definitely suffered a big way. Witchcrafters, bye-bye. Katakuris, the up-and-coming Katakuris they got nerfed immediately.
Yep.
But there is a light. Yeah.
And I will discuss the light that has been released, but
the light is
well, I just want
I'll continue.
Well, what I wanted to say is that yes, they hit Katakuri, guys, but you guys have to understand that Katakuri has insane draw power, and it can basically pull its entire strategy in a turn. In a matter of a week or two, it went from not being on the tier list to tier 1 with Duel Links meta just when they released a few cards. So and that means that when it's tier 1, that it's being used by the most amount. It's basically the deck that's being used the most at his tournaments. So we have to understand that deck is fucking broken, and it was pissing people off and making people feel bad. So I think that what they did was right to limit the Nanishi to 2, so you couldn't play fucking Trunade, because that was the problem. That was the main problem, is that people were playing Trunade with the shit and then setting up their board. You couldn't win. And then so what they also did was they hammered restart. So, people can't restart their hand, and that makes the deck brick more, because that deck does kind of brick easily. So they basically gave you the bricks, took away all your nice shit, took away some consistency. You guys deserved it.
By the way, just really quickly, nothing seems to be wrong with Red Eyes Black / Dragon. As a matter of fact, due to this new ban list, the red eyes deck might be able to get a boost, like maybe tier 3 if you're lucky.
What you're going to see on the tier list, you're probably still going to see Katakuri in the low tiers. You're going to see Blue Eyes, and you might see Dark Magician there for a few weeks. Blue Eyes and Dark Magician will be there for about 2 to 3 weeks before something else takes over. So yes, your Red Eyes might actually get tiered. It might get tiered for like a week.
Stellar Knights looks to be one of the new meta decks that's going to be in the new box coming out tomorrow.
I mean, to be fair, though, I know this Banlist probably hit a lot of people's deck, but the thing is, we should have seen this coming, because what they're going to do now is they're going to try to make room for all the new XZs coming. That's pretty much what they're doing. They're cleaning house now.
Well, I think they just don't want broken invoked plays anymore. I think that was their chief complaint. But they were also upset with Shiranui, too, and they wanted to kind of hammer that out as well.
Which is why
I'm really surprised Karma Cut. I'm surprised Karma Cut though was not hit. That surprised me.
Well, we need that. We need that card. I don't think they're gonna hit that tech card right now. There was worse problems. There was problems that were far more glaring than that tech card. That card doesn't cause the problems that other shit causes.
Star Blast was not a bigger. I can't even finish that with a straight face. Like, yeah,
that shit was cancer. Now I don't feel bad for not really getting it. Good Boy Win asked why. He asked how come no trap cards was hit.
Because the back row is necessary.
Especially for XYZ.
Back row is completely necessary. Konami has analytics that we don't have access to. Straight up and down. You know? So that's probably why they didn't hit the tech cards, because we're going to need those tech cards. The reason why we were given Karma Cut was because of Vere anyway. And now she's gone.
Oh, boo-hoo.
But
good news for Masked Heroes players. You are making a comeback.
Expect that to be tier 1 within the next, I would say, month or two. Wait for Stratos to be released in a main box. And considering Fiendish Chain was released in this one, Stratos will probably be released in the next one or the one after that. Definitely before Galaxy Eyes.
I won't hold my breath.
Yes, but if you get it, Heroes will go up to tier 1. For Ice, they'll be tier 1 for at least a few months. I guarantee it.
And I will be laughing maniacally as I sit on my throne.
Meanwhile, I'm waiting for sure.
That auto clicker.
So Elven Saber Malo has been limited from 1 to now unlimited. How do y'all know how it's gonna affect the Good Boy Win? You take that back. You take that back. You take that back.
That's gonna let people play pure element sabers. That's it. The only reason why they limited it to 1, so people couldn't. All right. So you know how Invoked Neos happened?
Mm-hmm.
That's what Invoked Element Sabers was going to be. So they fucking hit Malo before that came, so people couldn't just Purgatrio like a motherfucker. And then people found the Volcanic Shell engine and were like, yeah, so we worked our way out of that shit. So that's what happened with that.
But no, honesty, I can understand. A lot of people aren't really a fan of Masked Heroes because I like Heroes, but they're too 50-50 in terms of like because in most duels the best thing for you to do is go second. That's what you need to do to go second to almost guarantee an OTK almost every single time. And that's a 50-50 shot. And I swear sometimes this game purposely makes you so that you don't go second just to screw you over.
Well, Duel Links has a real tough time having second turn OTK strategies being dominant. The best second turn OTK strategy in the game is more than likely either Heroes or Dragoonity. And Dragoonity is not on the tier list. So, okay, I have to move out of this location. So that, I believe, that is the reason why this game does not favor second turn OTK strategies.
Not even
That's
a
why,
little bit.
to be honest, that's why it favors shit like Blue Eyes and fucking favors stuff like Blue Eyes, and it favors stuff like Dark Magician.
So not because those are their flagship monsters. Got it.
Not at all.
So I guess you can say Havoc got cock-blocked.
Oh, I got completely fucking mauled by this ban list.
Okay, so the joke went over his head.
What do you mean I got... Oh, yeah, cock blocked. I did get cock blocked. Yes. The chickens.
So, anyone gonna run Thunder Dragons now? Because Thunder Dragons looks to be the play.
Me, motherfucker, I'm running Thunder Dragons.
Yeah, because most of them, you can get most of them through tickets for free. So
Thunder Dragon Dark, you can get those from tickets and Mokuba. Thunder Dragon Roar, you need 2 of them. You get from Mokuba.
Yep, I unlocked Mokuba due to the clicker.
But you absolutely need the UR that sits in the Dark Magical Circle box, I think. You need that Thunder Dragon UR.
Good thing I milled through that 2 times.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have a few of them, and I'm gonna use my UR ticket on it. Thunder Dragons will be tiered more than likely, or if it's not tiered, it'll be competitive on the tier list. So all of you free-to-play guys, save up some dream tickets and get yourself some Thunder Dragons, because you guys can now run either Gold Sark or you can run it with Charge of the Light Brigade. It's up to you. But what they murdered them before by putting all of those cards at 3, so you couldn't run it with fucking Charge of the Light Brigade.
I mean, that shit is now at like what, 2? Yeah, both. No. Charge of Light and Gold Sarcophagus are at 2 now, so you can't play them both. You have to choose one. Yeah, that's the spirit, good boy. When just play Thunder Dragons. I have most of the cards, so I'll try. So, does anyone have a build with Thunder Dragons and Charge of Light Brigade? Because I don't.
Yeah, I do. I have almost all. I'm gonna try.
Okay,
it, but...
because good boy Win wants it in the Discord. So whenever you get the chance, just put it in general chat, I guess.
Yeah, it depends. Good boy. Well, what do you want to run it with? Charge of the Light Brigade is what you said, but you could also run it with Gold Sark. It depends on how you want the deck to run. If you want it faster, then you definitely run it with Charge. But you're going to have to run a Lightsworn engine in it. You know, it's probably going to be a little bit over 20 cards, because you need 2 Charge, 3 Solar Recharge, 3 Lumina, 2 Raiden, and then the rest of your Thunder Dragon. And you might want
with Charge.
You might want a few tech cards in there, maybe Karma Cuts, because those will give you graveyard fuel. You know, you might be able to throw a Thunder Dragon Roar into the grave. Put them on the field, get your duo out. You do need Thunder Dragon Duo, that SR, and you need the Dragon Hawk, which is that UR. So you do need to spend some money to play the Thunder Dragons. But expect Thunder Dragons, Blue Eyes, Dark Magician, and Heroes to be tiered for at least a few weeks post this ban list. And who knows, you might see a fucking Gaga Gaga Cowboy deck up there.
I share the same sentiments exactly. Though I never spent money on this game, good boy. So, but after this Banlist, I'm definitely spending any now.
Exactly.
Well-
Screw Konami.
Well, I'm sure that people are going to be thrilled with the next. The next one, which is our limited 3.
wait,
Well,
wait,
we
Erase.
have a-
Why can't you make a good magician deck? Why? What's the problem? We got Havoc that's good at magicians.
Well, they removed the rod. Although once we do have the XY or XE's rank 7 cards, that
They didn't remove
That's
the
gonna be-
rod. They just limited to 2, didn't they?
yeah, which
No,
makes it hard to sum.
they limited
Oh.
the rod to. They basically cut down our only level 4 search. So that was devastating actually to the deck. So you had to run it in some weird balance fashion with 6 traps, 6 spells, and 7 monsters or whatever. So yeah,
Or
they
a
really
star.
kind of.
Or Star Blast,
Yeah.
which they just took care of.
Yeah, pretty much. And there's no way you can search Star Blast, so it's not like you can. It's not like you can still work with it. They just ruined it.
Okay, that's the thing. I don't have rod, circle, or navigate. You're gonna, you kind of need those. At least one of each.
I need 2 circles.
Ideally 3, but 2 should be good enough.
Yeah, you can get by with 2, but
It's mainly if you have navigation, though, because navigation is what makes 2 attainable, because a lot of people are going to have board wipes. And if you have a Dark Magician out, you could use Magician's Navigation in your grave to just stop it. So
although it's
you
easier to
have
go.
protection.
That's only under the condition that you're able to have that Dark Magician on the field.
I said that.
Oh, okay, I'm just making sure because some people don't understand that. They don't read.
In Dark Navigation.
So Good Boy asks, what skill would y'all use for playing Thunder Dragons?
See you later. Look through the Mokuba skills. Because
No, actually, I co-sign. See you later. Actually, might be the best one. I actually co-sign that.
Pretty much
Good
grind
boy.
out all of DSOD Mokuba.
do any of you guys have a Levineer? I'm talking to our fans that are watching. If you have a Levineer, it's mandatory to run a Levianeer in that deck. Mandatory. And you also might need to run a Bacon Saver because you need to get the Dark Monster.
Actually, speaking of skills, Major, I gotta ask, how does it feel to know that most of the good skills Bandit Keith has been completely nerfed?
Well, to be honest, I'm not too upset because I use baggy sleeves. So if you get rid of one level 7 monster, the next turn you get 2 cards you draw instead of 1. So it helps search the deck easier, which is honestly probably the way to go with Dark Magician if you're not going to use the balance route. Because Bandit and Axe Denied have been pretty much rendered useless with the way this is going. So pretty much go with baggy sleeves if you want to use Dark Magicians other than balance.
I kind of have a little bit of a comment for those people who do complain about the ban list.
They're right.
Go on. They're right.
You better thank Christ that Duel Links doesn't run on set rotation.
Explain that.
So in other words, it's like what Hearthstone does. They release a box, you play with it for 3 months, then they release a new box.
Oh god, no. Yeah, fuck that.
They splash that box. So no, be thankful. You there?
I mean, yeah, I guess, but still, it doesn't make what we have any easier because for them, again, this doesn't mess with me at all. I don't use Katakuris. I don't use Black Wings. I didn't even have Star Blast. Fuck the Cyber Sound and Grass looks greener. I do not like Lightsworn, but I might try playing Thunder Dragons now. Witchcrafters I was gonna get into, but not after that. And Keeper of Dragon Magic is the only minor annoyance I had.
Honestly, the way things are going, I'd wait a few weeks just to see how the tier list shakes down. Because with DD Crow and this new ban list, it's going to change. So I just kind of hold off on getting anything new other than maybe Thunder Dragons, just to be safe.
Well, that's why I'm upset that they went after Lightsworn, because they released DD Crow. And they kind of, that was enough to fuck up a Lightsworn's day. You know what I mean? Without being too unfair. And I think all they needed to do was that, but apparently not. Konami just wanted to, drop the iron gavel of shit.
That's why I invested in Blue Eyes, because they never get touched. For now. But heck, Dark Magicians got touched, so it's only a matter of time before Blue Eyes gets their turn.
Yeah,
Blue
Dark
Eyes
Magicians
is really balanced, though. Blue Eyes is super balanced. They've never touched it. They've never had to touch it. So just remember that.
Well,
it hasn't
they
event.
They kind of did with messing with the Lightsworn engine.
No, they didn't, because most people run pure Blue Eyes. Most people run pure Blue Eyes, and they run 3 Sages. If they're going to do anything, they're going to limit Sage to 2 so they can't run an Econ. That's what they're going to do.
People run a hell of a lot of traps now with, it's not, I wouldn't say pure Blue Eyes, because Blue Eyes really relies on traps and crap now. They need a good
and yet,
oh, go ahead.
And yet no one uses... I've never seen any Blue Eyes player ever use Deep Eyes except for me.
The only reason why Blue Eyes decks, they're using more traps now, is because those traps discard. And why not with a Karma Cut? Because Karma Cut outright banishes. But they're running discards, and you need graveyard fuel because you need to get your stones into the grave. Or you need to get your Stone of Legend into the grave so you can, go into your fusion play. So, I think that traps are critical to the deck's success, especially now that we have Karma Cut, Raigeki Break. You don't see people using Ballista Squad with it, really. They use those discard effect traps. So just keep that in mind. But Karma Cut should be a UR.
Wait, you mean it's not? Oh, it's an SR. That's stupid.
Well, considering Raigeki Break is a UR in a mini box, they should have at least made it a UR. A card like that should have been a UR in a selection box, in my personal opinion.
Well, since to the fans, the people that are watching, quick question: with the Dream tickets coming out, what are y'all hoping to get with your Dream ticket?
I suggest all of you either go for a Fusion Gate or try to get that Thunder Dragon card, because people are going to start running Cyber Dragons again with the Fusion Gates.
Personally, I'm going after Deep Sea Diva, just because I really am banking on that Shark archetype.
Well, the thing with Deep Sea Diva is that's going to help you go into level 2 XCs, because I noticed that she helps you bring out a level 2 very quickly. So just keep that in mind, Major.
And you can pair that with a Hammer Shark, and you can pretty much spawn a whole bunch of XCs cards on the field with it.
Okay, first off, Good Boy Win was he says he's gonna go for a second Blue Eyes. So, alright, good luck with that. I'm surprised you don't already have it with all the tickets they give.
Wait, can you tell Good Boy give us his Facebook so we can put him in the chat?
We don't need to. He's in our Discord.
Oh, he's in the Discord. That's fine by me then. Sorry about
Yeah,
that. Good boy.
that's why he wants the shit for our Discord. Oh, the original artwork. Okay, now that's actually a good pull then. That's actually a good pull.
Yeah, you're the kind of guy that fucking spends his UR on an X-Raider, aren't you? Your dream ticket on a fucking prismatic X-Raider.
Now, Erase YT is asked us a question like, do we think Kite is going to be overpowered? And in my opinion, yes, because Kite, with Galaxy Eyes is pretty much the wall to all XYs, to all XZ summoning. It's pretty much made to counter XZs entirely. So, in Zexa World, yes, I do expect Kite to be a bit overpowered.
See, Galaxy Eyes is that's gonna be a main box though. That's gonna be a main box UR. They're not gonna give that to you easily. So you're gonna have to pay up on that one. You're gonna have to save your gems, or they might put it in a selection box. Kite is gonna be over fucking powered. Galaxy Eyes is powerful too. I think it's got a very high attack.
It's 3,000, but the thing is though, I kind of suspect that Galaxy Eyes might be able to kind of move in with a Blue Eyes deck, because in order to summon it or special summon it, you have to discard, I think, at least 2 monsters with 2,000 or higher attack. And I can't think of anything besides Blue Eyes. Maybe Red Eyes, if we're being generous, can pull that off consistently.
I play it with Thunder Dragons, because you can toss the Thunder Dragons in the grave, and the Thunder Dragons will spawn onto the field, and then you can fucking XCs into rank 5s.
Galaxy has the only like a damage number monsters. Wait, you serious?
Yep.
Okay, so I want to invest the Galaxy Eyes when that comes out, because that's going to be... Wait, then if that's the case, what's going to happen? Do you guys even take damage in battle, or what? By the way, I'm not an Xyz player. I stopped after Synchro. Technically, I stopped at the Fusion, actually. Aigami could counter. By the way, ever since Aigami was unlocked, I don't see people doing a lot of crazy shit with Aigami. What's up with that?
Give me a sec.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not a huge Aigami person, so I can't really help you on that matter.
Well, see, Aigami, they're not gonna have cubics become as powerful as they should be, because that shit is gonna be broken. Cubics aren't that great, to be honest, but they don't want to do too much with it, so I really wouldn't. They did try to buff his skills. That's what we're talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
They tried to buff his skills, but they don't want people going out of control with that shit, because those are skills, like, if they buff them, they can be abused. You really don't want to be...
So.
You don't want to be dealing with a deck that banishes your shit and burns you at the same time. And I think they buffed Joey Wheeler's skill, DSOD Joey Wheeler. They buffed that, so because actually, who asked about that? Good Boy Win or the other guy?
About Joey Wheeler's skill? Oh, yeah, that was Erase.
Yeah.
The attack is it's 2,400 now for the DSOD, or it's the skill activation is the 2,400 now because of the to coincide with the Red Eyes attack.
Yeah, they buffed that card, so expect in a little bit they're probably going to give us Red Eyes Black Metal Flare Dragon or whatever the fuck he's called.
So, pretty sure that sums up our entire feelings on the ban list. You guys got anything else you want to add? Les?
you know, this game's gonna make you poor. Don't let it fuck your life up, but enjoy and have fun.
Don't give them
Is
a
there
freaking cent.
Is there any more Red Eyes cards that Konami can release into the game? Because Good Boy pretty much said that he welcomes more support. But is there any much they could? Wait, no, they have Red Eyes. They have Gear Free, the Red Eyes Knight.
They just released that, but they have Red Eye's Dark Metal Flare Dragon. It's a level 7 XEs that does burn damage, and it's pretty powerful.
That's not coming out anytime soon. There's no way. I refuse.
Well, it's not too overpowered. It's probably going to come out after Galaxy Eyes.
I defeat Igami with Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. I chained his spell. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Okay, good job there.
No, that card is. They're gonna do that eventually, and you can see it coming because they altered Joey's skill to make it easier to get the Red Eyes out.
Mm-hmm.
But Red Eyes most likely won't be tiered, and if it is tiered, it's gonna be tier 3 for a week, because all the other shit has just been completely destroyed.
Yeah, because freaking masked heroes could run circles around them. Blue Eyes can definitely run circles around them. Dark Magicians, that's funny.
You're gonna see people run 6 Sams too.
Well, congrats to Major. You can go with 6 Samurais.
That is the.
Ah, yes. Hold on. Yes, good. Give me 1 second.
Honey, I'm gonna get ready soon. I'll just shower and then we'll go out there, right?
No.
Okay, we can eat. That's fine.
So with the box coming out tomorrow, do you think... I'm not going to personally invest in the box too much. Are you?
What, Major?
With the box coming out tomorrow with the XZ's cards, I'm only going to really get Leviathan Dragon and Utopia. I'm not really going to mill through the box too much. Are you going to just spend your entire gem count on that, or are you going to wait for something else?
No, I'm gonna blow my gems. I'm gonna probably stop at Utopia, but to be honest with you, having 3 copies of that Goblin fucking airplane, I'm gonna need a playset of that. So I might just buy through and spend a couple dollars to get that extra but shit. That's necessary because that shit lets you summon another rank 4 or another level 4 into the field, and you can easily go into a Utopia. So I think those are necessary for the future. But I'm going to be doing auto clicker again, so for Galaxy Eyes, that's my next target.
Yeah, definitely. Auto clicker is definitely a saver. That's honestly the best way to combat Konami with how greedy they're getting.
Oh well. You know when they put an expiration date on gems that they're being assholes.
Yeah. I never knew they had an expiration date, but I just found that out when I was milling through the characters to get gems, and they're like, oh, this expires October 30th. And I'm like, fuck. I'm glad the ones that you actually get that aren't overflow actually just stay there, because if they didn't, that'd be bullshit.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean about overflow? John
You know-
Overflow. I know your butt.
No. Overflow, like gem overflow. Once you get 9,999 gems, they go straight into your inventory, not your
and
gem
those
box.
have-
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. The overflow.
I understand that. Do you have any other? Do you have any other?
Okay, quick thing. To Good Boy Win. Yes, we do have a tournament that's coming up. We changed it to October 1st. That will be on a Thursday. It's a point battle. We have a ban list and it's in the Discord announcements. There's a picture of it. You have to go in accordance to that ban list in addition to whatever Konami's current ban list is. If you want the most bang for your buck, I'd say just wait for Zexa World to come out and just pretty much get the new box. Because none of the cards there are on the tier list.
Would you like to be added to the chat, Good Boy Win?
And you will also have to submit your deck list to me. On the Discord, I'm Extraordinary Gentleman, the guy with the devil for an icon. So yeah, just so you know about that. Again, it's on October 1st on a Thursday. It's from 10 to 12 Eastern Standard Time.
Yes. All right. Also, the reason we're doing our tournament is because M1 is hosting a 64-man tournament called Zexal World Celebration. They are giving out 64 packs of Toon Chaos as the prize for winning. Now, what does this have to do with Nerd End? We are streaming it for them on their behalf. So if you guys want to see a great tournament with great players, come see the stream the next day at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. That's all I have to say.
Anybody have anything else?
I think we're good.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. I am Flamehawk, also known as Major, and catch you next time.